Okay, so you guys can see my mic right now. I'm getting a C-stand. It's a process, but I am making a trip with much haste to get to the movie theater right now so we can go see Project Hail Mary. I've personally been waiting on this since Friday, so we got to get dressed. It's right after work, and it's like an hour trip just to get there. Do you like that? For the most part, I try to keep my jeans ready to go, especially since I've been wearing these pretty much nonstop. I'm gonna be vlogging on my iPhone, so I need to see if I can find a lens for that really quick. 1 second. Which one are we thinking hat-wise? Let me give you a close-up. Are we thinking the bright blue P polo hat or the navy blue Sendero? I think I'm feeling the navy. I love this cut of hat. So sick. To stay on theme, we're actually going to be mixing. Did I even start recording? I did. But to stay on theme, we're actually going to go with Mont Blanc's Explorer fitting and Polo Romance, but it's red. So you're gonna stay on theme here. Man, those pair together really well. And we're gonna keep it super comfy cozy with a nice pair of Vans. Just goes well with the fit, and I'll be comfortable in the theater. Very important. I find it important to mention that this isn't really the movie or kind of movie that Kelsey goes to see. So I've got some family that I'm actually going to see it with, so I think it should be fun. We kind of enjoy the same type of movies, so Kelsey and the rest of the family are gonna have like a movie night of their own at the house, and we're gonna go to the IMAX to see Project Hail Mary. But I'm gonna take you guys along with me, kind of a different video, and then at the end, I'm gonna give you my thoughts and what I liked, what I didn't like. No spoilers, of course. Oh, that lens. Let me see if I can find that. Okay, this was a last minute thing, so we may have to just go with no ND filter, which is fine. We'll make the most of it, but I'll see you guys at the theater. Alright, so that's just a cool little filter I have that the entire time I was watching the movie, I was thinking about this thing. I don't want to make this something that is so long that it's no longer enjoyable, because I want you guys to want me to make something like this again. I've kind of broke this down into 3 different topics, and I want to say I have now seen the movie twice in the span of like 3 or 4 days. That says something, right? The first thing that I want to touch on is going to be color. The way the film used color to set the mood for the film, I just thought was brilliant. Color is used every day, whether that is the interior design of your home, the choices you make there, your clothing, even down to the food we eat. It's all color theory. It's because certain colors paired together send signals through the brain and help create mood and thought and to provoke feeling in your subconscious or in your brain. And there's so many instances where this film starts to tell a story about what's about to happen just by using color. The second is going to be pacing. And something you probably already know is that a lot of this movie is based in space, solely based around one character. And not to give anything away, I promise you no spoilers, but the way they set the movie up is you're finding out a big piece of the plot or the mystery or a big question the same time the protagonist is finding out as well. And to me, that just made me that much more immersed into the story, into the feeling of the film itself. The third, and probably something that I wouldn't normally talk about, but that really stood out with this one, is the score or the music. To be 100% honest with you, when I went into this movie, I just thought it was another sci-fi film. Once again, I had no backstory. I had only seen 1 or 2 trailers. I just honestly loved the aesthetic of the film, and that's what made me so excited to see it, because of the way they filmed it, and you know, that's the kind of stuff that I nerd out about. But I am so happy that I was wrong. And honestly, the music had a lot to do with it. I'm a music person in general, and it's something that I appreciate across the board. In the car, in a film, in a TV show, it doesn't matter. I love music. What they did with Project Hail Mary was the perfect mix of seriousness, suspense, playfulness. I continuously found myself smiling, crying, and even swaying in my chair. Not enough to annoy the person next to me, except for when it was my fiance. That's completely fine. When the score and what you're seeing, or the film or the footage, marry together so well that they become one, I don't think it gets much better than that. Like I said, I don't want to make this too long, so I'll give you my final thoughts. Is that it's been a long time since I've seen a movie back to back in a movie theater, where I have spent my hard-earned money to go and see a film more than once. And I actually mentioned earlier in this video that this is not a film that Kelsey would want to see. She probably had no interest in it. And boy, was I wrong. And I'm so happy once again that I was. I don't normally say that, so that's a big thing. As soon as I walked out of that movie theater, we drove home and I told her, I've already purchased tickets. You're going to see this movie because I know you're going to love it. And being able to watch her reaction to things that I had already experienced was a complete joy. And she ended up loving the film as well. This is the kind of movie that's had me on Reddit forums looking for things that I missed, or things that were in the book that weren't in the movie, and on YouTube looking at behind the scenes and how they made practical sets and different celebrities and YouTubers that have been involved in those sets, and seeing the little intricacies that made the film what it is. And even scouring the internet looking for possible release dates, because I want to own this film, a physical copy that I can call mine. And I don't know why that's so important to me, but physical media in general is super important, but for some reason it makes me feel like I'm a part of it. Listen, I never said it made sense, but it's just how I am. So, my rating. I say this movie is a solid 9 out of 10. I'm not a professional movie reviewer. I'm not some scholar that knows everything about film and exactly how everything works. I just thoroughly enjoyed it. These are just my thoughts as someone who loves film, enjoys a great story, and at the end of the day, appreciates art and aesthetics. Honestly, it's inspired me and it's got me making plans to make some really pretty stuff, or at least I think so. But I hope you enjoyed this video. I know it's out of the norm. I hope it was fun, a little vlog action, a get ready with me, a movie review. It's a lot in one video, but you know I love you, and I would greatly appreciate you commenting below. Did you see the movie? What were your thoughts? Let's keep any spoilers out of the comments just so people can really experience it how we did. And I hope you guys are having a beautiful day. I hope you come back, subscribe, like, hit that bell too, because it'll let you know when I post videos next. But we'll see you next time, and next week. We're posting weekly now. This ought to be fun. See you guys.